We could go to the caravan.
Let's go be gypsies.
But so let's not. If I'm right,
He does look majestic as fuck now.
he really does. Let's actually show that off a bit. One of these buttons is the right button. Right, now that we've got this type select ability, we can morph our dragon. You see at the top, different positions of the cursor mean different types and different stat distributions. So an attack type deals more damage with its basic attacks, but as a consequence its berserks cost more. Equally at the opposite end of the spectrum, a spiritual type does fuck all damage but can spam berserks. You've got agility, whose gauges increase faster, and defensive, whose, well, he takes less damage.
Really, yeah.
But equally, an agility type will take more damage, and a defensive type will take longer to charge its gauges. A normal type is anything in kind of this area. So,
Well, how do you want to play it? I like the gun and the lasers. They
yeah.
seem to do the most damage and the most reliable.
I
So-
generally prefer going for a attack agility build.
Yeah. You got 150 of each roughly, or we don't want to completely neglect everything else.
I'll leave it about there, because I want more agility to start with. This will become clear when we actually start doing some bosses. You see now, our laser rank is 1.
Yep, one
Thanks
piece
to-
of the laser rank pie there. So it's nice.
Yep.
It's like one fan blade we can break.
If even one fan blade. Yeah, why not? Let's get to... Right. We're going to try and see if we can find one of the secret enemies.
Delicious.
Indeed. Unfortunately, they're all the way at the end. So, these enemies that we're looking for can be found in the 4 corners of this top area. So, let's see if we can find one in here. See at the top in the map, it's turned yellow, which means hopefully we'll run into one. Yes!
So what do we actually get for killing these 4 things?
XP by the bucket load.
Any noteworthy items they drop, or
They don't drop anything interesting. But anyone who's played Panzer Dragoon Saga might find those things a little familiar. They're fairly similar to the enemies you fight right at the start of Chapter 2. They're also bloody tough to kill. Die! Oh. So that's what happens if you use an attack class berserk on multiple enemies. That was a mistake. Let's try that again.
these things can take some punishment.
These things can take some punishment. There's a reason they're a secret enemy.
Some more lasers, maybe.
You can also only find them at this point in the game. So after you've beaten the Giggleth, and
missable
giggle.
there.
But before you finish the Forbidden Zone. So they are a bit of a rare enemy, on top of being kind of tough to kill.
That's a lot of XP, man. It's nice.
It is. So you can stay there and level up if you need to. I'm not going to.
So, are they the only secret enemy in that area, or are they different types?
They are the only secret enemy in that area. In fact, they're the only secret enemy in Disc 1.
Alright.
But equally, you can only find them in Disc 1, so...
Pretty noteworthy.
Kinda noteworthy. Let's head to the caravan.
Especially if you're wanting to make this game a bit easier for yourself. You spam out the XP, get a few levels.
Yeah.
It's a good little trick.
It's a good little trick. This kid will be important later.
新しいハンターだね。俺たちと一緒に来るんだろ？
いや、そういうわけじゃないけど。
なんだ、つまんねえの。まあいいや。俺、遠隔ってんだ。
Sorry, what kind
よ
of
ろし
name
く
is
な、
Enkak,
ハンターの
man?
兄ちゃ
What kind
ん。
of name is Edge? What kind of name is Zastava?
Gash. Yeah.
代金を払いに来たのかい？帝国の金なんかこっちからお断りだよ。
Rude.
Rude indeed.
So what currency does Mr. High and Mighty take?
Dine.
Dine.
Dine as chips. Sorry.
ちょいと、うちの娘に何するつもりだい？
Well.
今度は何しに来たんだい？
This time I haven't been here before. Ruddy bin. That shadow.
あんたもさっきの奴らの仲間か？
Yeah, sure.
そのペンダントは
What pendant? It hasn't rendered.
なんだガッシュの仲間か。わしはまたさっきの奴らかと。なら話は別だ。とりあえず座ってくれ。クレイメンか。ガッシュのやつ、たまに誰かよこしたと思えば、
Typical
いつも
gash.
面倒を持ち込みやる。まったく。
It's always trouble.
クレイメンかどうかは知らんが、それらしいのなら3日ほど前に来た。
本当に？
薬や武器を強奪して生きよった。皆が先立っておるのはそのせいだ。奴らなら北へ禁止区域へ向かっていったよ。
禁止区域？
この北に重力の嵐が吹き荒れてる地域がある。9世紀の遺跡があるらしいんだが、自由に飛行することが難しくて帝国軍も近づけない。噂じゃ見たことのない高生生物も出るらしいんで、禁止区域と呼ばれておる。
What? So why does that mean the people call it that?
Drooling monsters with razor-sharp teeth.
高生生物どもにやられるってこ
But
とだ。
They tear you to shreds.
それでも僕は行きます。
yeah, but really?
刺激でも加えたい。
So we're a vengeance-crazed bastard.
あんたをそこへ連れて行くことはできんが、 まあできる限りのことはしよう。バイカにとっておきの武器を売るように言っておく。奴なら旧世紀のことも多少は知ってる。見た目はともかく中身は頼りになるやつだからな。
ありがとう。
礼はいい。ただもし生きて帰ってこられたら禁止区域で拾ったものをわしらに売ってくれんか。武器や薬が足りんのだ。
And ambrosia rice pudding.
We are not selling them the ambrosia. We're keeping it for ourselves. Here's something kind of fun.
Nice.
If you hold down the L and R buttons while talking to someone, you can mess about with how the audio plays.
Might make the cutscenes a bit more bearable.
We already have a mauler. So yeah, 90% of this stuff we can just sell. Diners chips. Stellarium.
So yellow stuff is useless crap, basically.
90% of the time. There's like one
Telepathy shard.
telepathy shard. This is the only yellow item that is passively useful.
And shield chip.
Shield chip is actively useful. You use it and it gives you a shield. Basically, if it costs more than $1,000, it's useful.
何かあったらまた寄ってくれよ。
Is there anything else around here? Don't think so. Can we get back in here? Yes, we can. Just little things.
Hmm.
There's one a bit later that I'm going to point out as well. South Park reference.
すいません。
ごめんね、変なこと言っちまって。あいつらがまた来たと思ったんだよ。これ以上食べ物持っていかれたら私たち干からびちまうからね。
At least you apologize for being a bitch. So yeah, Forbidden Zone.
Why do I get the controller for these parts?